Hello, friends. In the last lecture, we talked about standard directory structure of Maven and how to override standard directory structure to incorporate Maven in legacy projects. In this tutorial or lecture, we are going to talk about Maven inheritance, how Maven inheritance works, and how to implement Maven inheritance in our project, which is our Hello World project. So, you might be aware of inheritance in object oriented programming like Java. So, most of the time, what happens whenever the child class extends the parent class, then it gets all the properties from parent class to child class. Same thing happens in case of Maven also. Whenever a child POM extends or inherits from a parent POM, then it gets all the properties from the parent POM, and it can override those properties according to its convenience. So there is one more thing that in Java we all know that all the class extends one super parent class which is called object class. Same thing happens in Maven also. We have one pom.xml which is inherited in all the poms in Maven. So let's see the pom file which is being extended in all the poms in Maven. So if you go to your Maven installation directory and go to your lib folder, then we have this Maven model builder 3.5.2 jar. So let's extract this jar and see what is inside this jar. So I'll use this archive utility to extract this jar, and you can see it's been extracted here. Let's go inside this org apache maven model and this pom-4.0.0.xml. This is the parent pom for all the poms inside Maven. So let's see what is inside this pom.xml. Let me open this file. So first thing is our project. We have model version. Second is our repository. So you might be wondering that how Maven gets to know that from which remote repository it needs to pull all the artifacts or plugins. So this is the way Maven gets to know that from where it should pull the artifacts or plugins. So this is by default. You can override this. After that, we have a plugin repository. So this also is by default. You can override this. After that, um, in the last lecture, we talked about the standard directory structure. So you can see here in the build tag, we have this directory which we used to keep all the builds after compilation. So earlier we saw that how we can override this, and this is the default directories or default standard directories for Maven. You can see here our source directory, test source directory, and everything which we talked earlier. After that, we have this plugin management. We have all the plugins and reporting, and we have profiles and everything. So this pom.xml is the parent pom.xml for all the poms in Maven, and it will be extended in all the poms. You can override the properties according to your convenience. Let's go back and create one project which will be the parent pom for our Maven Hello World project. So let's go back to Eclipse. So the question comes into the mind that what we should be putting in our parent POM. Most of the time, what we put is that all the common configurations or all the licenses, organizations, or developers profile, all those things which are repeatable in all the POMs, we put in our parent POM so that we don't need to go to each and every POM and make the changes whenever change is needed. So let's create one Java project here, which we are going to make as a parent project. So I'll make this Maven hello world parent. It has one source directory, so it has been created. Let me delete this, which we have done earlier as well. Now let me create one pom.xml inside this file. So I'll create one XML file, which I'll name it as pom.xml. I need to select the DTD file for Maven. So let me select that. I'll select this XST file. Sorry, DTD, we are using XST for Maven. Earlier version of XMLs, we used to use DTD. Now we are using XST. Let me remove this prefix. So I have removed. Now our pom.xml has been created. So we have the project tag. Let me create the model version, which is 4.0.0 for Maven 2 and 3. After that, we have group ID com.java geek.maven artifact ID, which I'll name Maven hyphen hello world parent, and I'll put version 1.0.0. After that, I need to put the packaging. So here I'll put the packaging as a POM, because I'm going to extend this as a parent POM. So the packaging of this should be POM. Now let me pull all the common things from this project to its parent project. I have pulled all the changes and let me paste that. Now we are done with the parent POM. Let me go back to the child POM and let me remove the version over here. So it will pull the version from the parent POM. After that, I can add the parent over here. So parent can be added using parent tag. After that, I need to go and pull the coordinate of parent. So I'll copy this and I will paste it here. Now I have created everything. I have put the parent POM over here. So it will be having everything from the parent POM. Now let's one more thing we need to do is that this Maven hello world parent, POM should be either inside your local repository or either inside your remote repository. So we cannot put currently inside the remote repository. So we'll put this pom.xml, which is parent pom.xml, inside our local repository. To do that, we have a phase called install, mvn install. So that will use to put our pom inside our local repository. So let's go back to our parent pom. So Maven hello world parent. Now I need to run Maven install. This command is going to put my pom inside my local repository. So let me run this, and you can see here it is saying installing this pom.xml to m2 repository. This is my local repository, and it has put inside Maven hello world parent 1.0.0 this pom it has put inside my local repository. Now let me go to my child project, which is Maven hello world, and let me run one command, which is mvn help. This help is a plugin, and inside this plugin we have one goal called effective pom. This goal tells us that what is the effective pom after getting all the things from the parent pom. What is the um, final pom. So let's run this command and we'll see that whether our child project is getting things inherited from our parent pom or not. So it has run successfully. Let me go and check that whether everything is coming from the parent pom or not. So as you can see here, we have this version over here, which we had removed earlier. So now it is coming. So this is coming from the parent pom. Then this description also we have moved to parent pom, but it is coming. And everything like organization, licenses, developers, and even this repository is also coming from the super parent pom. So in this lecture we talked about how to how to create a parent pom, how to extend from a parent pom to a child pom, and what is the super pom in Maven, which is uh, which is extended by all the poms.